Adishimama ya mamu nyina adwuma makwaba eba United Television so. Abonusia aponsima edunum ya kase boy seka fi omanmu ene mahodo bi so no semu fa so no so de man ya dohwe bakwa da enmu yi. Ye de efi ye studios a worship house abeka junction ebremu. Na ye kan mo say special sinsuo ni special drink afi this way ene need fufu di tabekwan ena esu yasen ewo kasebo yi mu. Ensema de ebremu de dimu akotini bi. Ene say Ghana man pani akwakotwa homamu say fan wo ho hyehyɛ a ye se na be betu abɔ ma Mexico asematumi agina no ofa edika no mo fa hyehyɛ so
no ma panyin akufo ado kyem se afi aba no behwɛ se be free fair and transparent
owura machupuku prempe de na pro ba kokko pii mu wo domi abra na ho no man hene na kasa de afa ho se anamma watuo no ye asem papa
abanku ntabuo adwumakuo ne si ebedu emfinhie afimpi mienu ene aduonu 2050 no na Ghana ye dodo no akwakodru 53.7 million.
Abato homa ye biem so obian kwhwe se ne di wo mu ana no ne ye hye ase na ye bekọ me ahodo kwhwe se ye bia Ghana fo de ho gi mu se de ye hwe kwan no ana.
Enkoda maya ya no moja wie no munya enuane nnuro mu ahode no sese peyifo chem se so at reporter Ghana Health Service ade abaro no.
Ense bi ka ho ana ye de bremu se kasebo. Akenkan fo ye me eja kwabena nene
ekuya ejiwa kodi
afika sebo ne munsam nie Ghana man pani na nado dan kwakufo ado akotwa homamu se omen ye fanwo a ye nya oman Ghana mu hana ne noa se be dane dane ani de tumi abom ye nya so faso bebre no ye fa enhye so ewo atoi mantamu dwumadi ye ekoso ewo kura frɛ no na wuli jomro enwo atoi mantamu man pani che se sana mutu be ade be boye papa ama ye fanwo samsam ne sika ne ne mahodro no.
The value of one job in a country like Ghana has a multiplying effect, probably times 10. Wealth will be created out of this project. Opportunities, businesses, infrastructure development for the area. All of this would make Ghana an even greater country. And for that, Mr. President, we are very grateful.
I represent a group which has decided to invest considerable amount of personal energy besides financial resources into a country which has welcomed us. We found a mature democracy. We found stable situations which today, given the geopolitical issues that our media report on very, very frequently, finding a place like Ghana is almost a miracle. Ghana is a safe harbor.
Today is historic because right here in Jomoro, thanks to the vision of our president, the competent one, Nana Akufo-Addo, Ghana is one step closer to becoming the #1 petroleum hub on the entire African continent.
This is the first phase of our three-phase hub, estimated to cost some $12 billion United States dollars. It is expected to result in the construction of 1, a 3,000 barrel per day refinery. 2, it's a 300,000 barrel. 3, a petrochemical plant. 4, jetty and port infrastructure. 5, offer base and ancillary infrastructure. And 6, social amenities. In our strategic approach, we have divided this project into 3 independent phases. Each phase, upon completion, will serve as a standalone hub, forming collectively a petrochemical industrial park sprawling across some 20,000 acres. This method ensures that no single consortium or investor can halt the project's progress. Upon conclusion, this project will complement, not compete, with existing refineries in Ghana and in the West African region, such as Tor, Sentio, and Dangote. Led by the private sector, is designed to capture and sell the African Continental Free Trade Area market, which is valued currently at some 3.4 trillion United States dollars. I am confident this hub will be a secure, innovative workplace adhering to the highest industry standards.
UC Ekono ayenhyiamu kese wei etoso du mienu afeno enchemu pepepede no na ekoso ewo gumua ayewo mfimfiri mantemu Ghana mampani nana adodanko akufu adokasa faafi abato no hwese waso obemhwe ama abato no mu ada ho fan na prepare akoso na afesu bambo ene asumdwe bewie mudie na saade ne betimi aye adwuma ese Ghana fo nyina yeta no achi ne bambofo achi ne yehwese bibi ekobone ye beyi omasotire no mo ahwe to susa.
So on behalf of my colleague executive committee members, I would first of all like to express our sincere appreciation to all the members and all the leaders of our affiliate unions for giving us the honor to serve this great union. We thank you very much. As we all know, everything must end at some point, whether you like it or not. And so I'm proudly ending my long trade union career at this Congress as Secretary General of TUC, and I'm very, very proud of that. I've worked for TUC all my working life. TUC has made me who I am today, and I hope that I've also done something good for TUC. I hope so.
As President, I reaffirm my government's attachment to supporting the labor movement and ensuring the protection of workers' rights. We recognize the indispensable role that trade unions play in our nation's development, and we are committed to creating an enabling environment for their operations. We'll continue to implement policies that promote decent work, fair wages, and social protection for all workers. My government is also dedicated to creating an inclusive labor market where every Ghanaian, regardless of their background, has the opportunity to contribute and benefit from our nation's growth. As we approach the electioneering season, I want to assure you that Ghana will emerge peaceful and more united after the 7th December election. However, we must not allow complacency to set in, given the insecurity within West Africa. We have a duty to partner with and support our security and intelligence agencies to prevent any threats to the peace we enjoy. We must work diligently to secure our borders and maintain peace and security during this critical period. I have been and will always be for peace, and I encourage all citizens and organizations to do the same by rejecting the threats of misinformation and disinformation. I will help ensure the conduct of free, fair, credible, and transparent elections. It is the will of the Ghanaian people, freely expressed, and not the will of any candidate or political party, however desperate for power, that will prevail. The integrity of our electoral process is paramount, and we will take all necessary steps to secure it. Distinguished delegates, ladies and gentlemen, the theme of this Congress calls upon us to reflect on the power of trade unions and their role in our economic landscape. Sustaining and leveraging this power is not just an option, it is a necessity. In these challenging times, we must unite, innovate, and act decisively to guarantee the interests of our workers and build a resilient economy. Trade unions have a proud history of championing workers' rights and driving social progress.
Abato homa ye biemu se ne be Ghana fo be kokohwe sanye bia obi din wo mu anano ne na ehyaase na ya probo aye boye o me ahodo ne kyese nipa dodo no a ene edi kan no afo mu hanhye
UTV in some trip for a walk Kumasi was Antimantema, Equa Probo, EFA registration centers, Equa here says saying, and a month for our mutual mudinso or more ebitimatu, but on Baba say, exhibition exercise na cosmos edin a woman, and no, and a UTV in some trip for Pro Bono Ediaco PMO Bantuma constituency, in Shayeso constituency, and a Fequadaso. Now, Center Bia Eco PMO, no to say, or more Juma, Ede Emma Electoral Commission, Ewo, baby, registration centers, or no Munina Ewo, and so Omotituanya dia. Nipa dodo na eba na nya ade a enwanwa efise enne ene da edikan enam so ema YouTube nsem trefo ene yisi adwumafo ne bitwitwi nkomo na omo e ka se
dwumade no ye sha se 7 o'clock nti abetra hanuma say so far attendance na very low minim se bia education na bia mipan bebre nya ntie dia nti de ka kire timamufo ne se ese obia eba be hwe ne din because enye wadwen se ebia metu aba for so many years enunti eden ya me din wo register num ebetimi aba se errors betimi aba mistake betimi aba because the machine na ye adwuma enti se wa ma na mehwe na se last day no ba se obe to aba na se odin ni mu a eno ebe go against you
me ha no mo na die me ba no pay ni pa ba 21 etimi aba but still na nye isa on the baby one ya baby ya market center there was a market women no by this time can most na aba see e be announcement na ankoyi na manaba ne sa
so far the umma banyina omudin wo so far obi amaya yanya issue with the spelling of name na omission na bibia correct obi amaya correction but nye bebre there but at least people are coming in one by one so
the osi kana o ma na obi aba o ma na ba kwa aba o mo nse da ma bebre there but o mo gu so mo baba one by one and so far the baby bia so no ba obehwe ne din na ne din wo bi won mo ba onfa ID name ma we travel on a phone so nti phone so no so it me share na I verify from a register ha so far sa na eko
eno akire YouTube nsem trefo ene adehye a wo mo so ebepie mo centers ne bi on be so mo hweso mudin wom anaso mudin nim no eso ekasai
e fa chomba medin wom obisa me registration me voters ID card and I'm say majority fee ba wo hwe no e wo ho pepa cha medin wom pa bibia okay be say ka medem card ne ba so be ba mo hwe medin wom to mo anya me hwe mani age pa obi anya na da age no mra ye abanedu aye nto ne kama na ye ho nto ye ye ma no aye se nchiri ma no mo so aninye
meto aba ba antma padlock ba ko hwe me de many first person am ko hwe me tin say ne no na wo say me rush na me ko na ko hwe me de because say be ya metimi ato aba ntina ma am so me ye ntem ko ye but me ko no na my ID card be me bo me din no o hwe mu na o hu say me din wo and o mark me delay kra me ni 30 seconds kra o hwe ya o hu me din na o mark here na so mbam baby me ni anum so ka so obi an ko hwe ne de say be betimi ato because an ko hwe a na ko na odi ni ma untimi bi se obi sare na odi ni but utimi ko hwe na hu se odi wo ma duru wa na entem na akoto no aba wo baby
Edin Chokrata ya bie mu se yen kohwese edin wo mu a na ye hwe na mfomsodie bi yensiesie no enimu so a ye hwe na mpinifo mfa yedin kan wo de wawuo no ye fa adanse mra na nyini di emfim no nam so ma UTV ye ko asutifi anafo abato mpesua eno ahafomantem nim ye se ntwe ni jo power ekoye no di ohu ye enie
Opa 7 na ye sha ase bepim sa time yi nsesa wo hwe turn out na e very low pa so far enya ma 12 ena emema so 17 into her turn out now say enshada enko through bebre inti the yesre ni say ona ka onya mehwe omode no obia me check say de be ya abato ni duru ho no ma enya afi na okorhwe ba bia o center ewo ebetimi abase na udin ama opese yemfa udin hyem ana bibia tisa wo basisi ana obecheck ya na afi corrections bia ewo hu bia no etimi ayama obof me fansa for aboanisa emema enya be 29 emma so 27 enti ehwe center ha total no so register me 523 enti ehwe center ha e kan ma ne mema mo aba ene bomu a omo ye 56
nka obia emehwe ni din se obehwe odin be boa mo hu se odin wo hai ebia mfonso bi aba na electoral commission I am correcting from so now intimacy will be bia say obi o mehwe bia no omra mehwe ni din na mwe na
aba ma tun so aba bokaya announcement to TV so ma TV a anti bese do mo mu hu ya no so biro wa san na ya de abobo no so mu hu a mbabisa say ya hwedi na na metu obu afo say omo mehwe omo ntwen last minute an say ko bibi atimi si bese say sabre ya starti komo ban tentem mehwe no mo nya say omo fa ho ko say omo fa ho ebedu say ye beto aba no na bi anema bi akachi sisi obehwe ni sisi a nso bi ohun bi a bituma ya ma wansa
ma hu say amanfo hu say abatro no ehuru mia onu ti ama obi a pese o check ne din so that sada ne dura 7th December ne dura o metimi anya kwan eto o ma ba
ayade shimama UTV no nsia kasebo na wo hwe madaro ma mo yankwaje aboafo nkrato ye ba de aka ne ye de beto aso
Nwa kwa ba fe yetu akase bone so.
Aprobo ekoso amayoko ahodo no tem anase wo mo ebo no Dr. Machopoku Prempe ade na aprobo no akoku piemu ewo asante achem domiabra na brokodu ho no ho hene baafo wusubide akodi kan ekanfo Dr. Napo anase owura Machopoku Prempe yie pa se waba nananom nanso no chese sa na muntu no watu no ama nkrofo adwene a omowo efa MPP ho no asesa
Tamati Wopoku Prempe ekwa hemfo naso na probo mu na opanyini na probo na kwakopie mu ewa Asante Achem North abato mpisu yaso na opanyini kopie mu baabi ti se Domiabra Dwansa na Agogo opanyini ya ne adusuanfo agentete ewo Collins na high school Agogo nso etwetwe nkomo a wo saboaye Asante Achem North ma sebedwani urumanyafo ande apia kubi waka no homo opanyini ne campaign opa ho entoma Ojina so a Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Baumena ni swedi hunu oton ye edema adehia ewa Asante Achem North.
I was allowed to say, yeah, I buy a bottle, but I'm happy. About the ending, then senior, Mamma this year or her, the name will be a span one kind. When you be a span, I'm not caught. When you will be able to take, I know the cocoa will be our part in the way. I mind eternity. To me, I brought eternity, I go with eternity, the sun eternity. My hand up before one put them in your eternity. Your Cassandra Musa, the check. Amano semna ye ya kumai ya Domiabra na Asante Achem Central ye no ye ni mo ni Dr. Apieku eti wo tu amano baba onia na best mama ya model robe bia say ye kaka emu de kuku football ye robo ti de wo ma ye ni ya ha de wo tu ba ye wan tu amano yi se wa tu amano na ti no nya so amano fem ya na no bo pa yi na semna ye kanu atọ amanfotu na adani nipa akoma nipa pie ayɛ dɔm abɛto aba ayɛ dɛm na yɛn ntumi nkɔ afiefie abira yɛ mɛti tudi mfiri nana no ɛsa na nana no te sɛ yɛnam wɔn mpɔtɛ mu yɛkɔ house to house ha kasɛ nyɛ mi ba mi na nana po dadi nso adeɛ ɛna wɔbɛwura mi pɔtɛ mu a na wɔn ama akora na yɛ amekyia si yɛ ba bɔ ago na wɔabie dɔmi abrama yi nyinaa ama yɛ yɛtumi akɔ fiefie okay, the same function. And I said, okay, the
eno akire no na wo wusu bedi akodi kan ebo Dr. Matthew Wopoku Prempe abaso papa da na sese na probo mu no wakai ahemfo
ana no de yetumi ayewo a ye de babo no ba ye o kan se be SHS we Ghana ni afa ahodie eniema kakra bi ese ye pe policy kese pa and now no to corner do but we do say Ghana you see how there uko secondary school uko free zero idea ba teacher pa oh my zero na asida e be ma say o de sa adren no e ba ma e bo mpa you so ma na no e botom eyedu zero e botom eyedu no yesa bia discover shape na me ba ye ade ba che no obi jam no na photo ana me na mabu ana me ko fa ne ma ma o a first school for me there we dey me hojo zero
nenu akire no Asante Achem Dwansa ba hema na nani makua ekasa bi
na wo ye campaign nyina no wo ma wade nyina enye asube ade ye be basa ye le bi ade ye sra won se o metu wo ho edi efu na mo bi o so no wo ma wo luma so enkasa enfa ma wo de enkoye and the quadrennial can be any bibi basa biara e de onini ebeba e ma ho kose e se nya me hira e de ma wo se wo de se de ho ati wani so no urade ma ne embremu e ma wo
Obinfo Samuel Kwabena enim na eye abanku ntabu ni penyi na wakasa ewo UN amansaka muko eni wiase nada enipa dodo akenkan gina bia hyehye course won kran no ase na na odi tudwa akiremu ese Ghana emfiempim bienu ene aduonum 2050 bedru no na ye dodo no emu apeja edekọ 53.7 million na chese ohwa ne beba beka ho no eye be 20 million ene akiri na na odi to empenifo anim se sabre ya yekeka ko ye bedoso no omo ehwe so mbe ye eniema ebetimi aboa sa nipa dodo no na mo masetinem atu empo
population projections based on the 2021 population and housing census. In TCCI, Ghana population as at 2024 33 million. 2050, Ghana population will be 52 million. This is suggesting about a 20 million difference between now, which is about 33 million, to the 52 million that will be recorded in 2050. TCCI, the culture government say, how are we preparing ourselves for the additional 20 million? For government to be able to do that, we need to have the regional distribution, we need to have the district distribution, and that we've not put out that bulk figure of additional 20 million by 2050, but for each of our 261 administrative districts, show how that 20 million would vary across our 261 administrative districts. And also age disaggregation, any sex disaggregation. All this is to give government an idea about the dynamics of the additional 20 million that we're going to have between 2024 and 2050. And this will tell government that we need to be providing more schools, for instance, because for some areas we're going to see a lot more youth, for some areas we're going to see a lot more elderly people, so you need to cater for them. For some areas we're going to see a decline in health. So all these dynamics should help government plan going forward in terms of how the 20 million will be distributed across the 261 administrative districts.
It's around 33 million. It's projected that by 2050 the population is going to increase by 20 more million. And a lot of this is also going to be contributed by the youth, those between the ages of 15 and 35, according to the AU definition of what the youth constitutes. So that's going to be a phenomenal growth, and it has implications for all kinds of things. It has implications for food security, it has implications for their education, it has implications for jobs, it has implications for even crime. If we don't manage the youth very well, there are potentials for them to harness their energies and
MPP amayoko no krabata ewo United Kingdom ejina omo party no anamu senior na so dwam tirani owura Kingsley Edumata Japan anamu ade pickups makomienu abeche MPP amayoko no organize omo hwemfa montoa na bra pickup e bae no na owura Justin Kudia Frimpong original secretary ma party no ade to UK anamu sifo nyina nim so omo hwe emmoa sede be ya party no ebetime break 8 no.
Anone first branch yete Euro engagements and engagements and first German. Yes, I do over and over again, and it has been increasing. And then I had baby I will do 2024. Ya trace mukakra ya record breaking fundraising event. And no more idea free mobile no be nane. Yabedane di buy the brand new pickups menu and yade abre national party say omufa and support to campaign na see ameno kasenso ya adopt about 10 constituencies ayen ankranso enkofo omu ewini yaso yemiensa. So we are yes support to 13 constituency assistance now ebese se Ghana for nyina so nyadum na omu fo munum de ne omu fama nyina advantage na yentimi fo adwuma no ebeboa man yetimi agye o man Ghana so se bi ko bi beka se na MPP UK ni MPP for crowd de ntina mokra modi money di election campaign achi e wo Ghana ha eniema pa ye true kwan yakohu eni sene ahoto a nipa na wo e wo man no mu anu bi na ye nyina ye pese Ghana for betimi anya adikonti ye tu enwo so wada bia ye di akira ye di enwo aba for bebe na se chiri nana
sabre ye tunsa efre diaspora branches ni nyina se omususu ni UK aye omususu mo modern no mu emeye nefa bintu aso na kese ekon no intimi enkoye nim se ni chairman di kan ye no o se ba kon de ye sa kan na emom se ki nya mienu ni miensa kora anke bitu ma kon no kora ye den akamana kra ayemre amaye enan ya di begu from anante door to door, room to room, place to place na ye de be adwuma no NSC ani ye hwehwe nti yesre se obia wo sa akonya ne ahode na obetimi abeboa campaign bia omodin ane bra na ye nyina na yentimi enye de yenkon na se dodo on ene emi a e de etimi ko enim
enyaje na sano maybe say na ye hwehwe free party ma kan ya branches no sɛ bresi a ehia mo a nkaka yɛ kɔ abato mu no bɛkae na mabɛsɔ partners di amebo akina bi ne 2 minutes ba nsɛm bi na mo make call ne demand say bi a yeso nhwɛ mo na mo so mason partner it becomes a rightful call na enkoye say bi a manka ho manfa mo bi amba nti yɛbobɔ kra yɛ hu midin na yɛaka ho asɛm nti yɛbɛda mo ase na sɛ deɛ ka no ɛda so nso bi sambrɛ bi na yɛfanya party adwuma
yɛka kra no a ɛwom sɛ bi a constituencies no obiara bɛnya ne pick up deɛ but what about saying ɔmunya ɔmukura 3 ka bɛma adwuma no akɔso mmɔ yɛkɔyɛ 1111 every election year biara no yɛnya 3 so ayɛ pɛ so nti bɛdi ka ada mo ase na yɛahwɛ sɛ yɛbɛtumi a challenge yɛ ho na next time yɛ increase no
Yabeto aba ye pe asomdwe eno nti National Peace Council ne chabedwe ko mo na hwa asomdwe so eyo mafamu de bia so mo ne NDC amayuko ne bekasa na eye National Peace Council hwehwe ye omo de aba no omo so ebehwe de omo ho agye mu bie enti nam so ama ene National Peace Council penifo ene NDC penifo edi ehyiemu na ehyiemu no mu no National Peace Council penyini kasa no achi no Orua Johnson esiedu nketia NDC amayuko no dwom tene so kasa de tudwa chem se National Peace Council ma muyu nya muyu no bi yebone ya montia no ye papa so amonka.
The Peace Council cannot succeed without the input of the National Democratic Congress. The Peace Council cannot succeed without the input of the new Patriotic Party. And the Peace Council cannot succeed without the input of the other political parties in this country. And in the same way, the Peace Council cannot succeed without the input and cooperation of the Electoral Commission, as well as the security agencies that we have in this country, and the Attorney General's Department, and down to judiciary. Unless and until each and every one of these wings is seen to be doing the right thing, playing its role well, will continue to have challenges on end, which will not do us any good. Now the question is, what is it that we are doing to maintain it? Not just maintain what is status quo, but to improve upon it, taking our current circumstances into consideration, so that tomorrow, those who will come after us to take over, they would have every reason to believe that you laid a very good platform for them, and that we laid a very good platform, and that we cooperated. And it was out of the cooperation that we were able to do whatever we were able to do. We are here to appeal, kindly do your best to erase any animosity whatsoever if it does exist.
Shot at and injured. They have petitioned us, warning us not to commit ourselves to any such thing. So National Peace Council have between now and the elections to ensure that the state will demonstrate that the state is interested in peace. Because we are also in leadership position. If we have sent our people to election theater and they have been shot and killed, in some cases the state established a commission of inquiry. Recommendations emerged. None of the recommendations have been implemented. The election is about allocation of power. Somebody decided to print 1 million extra ballot papers. They were caught, hands down. The police accompanied the stakeholders for us to go and destroy this ballot paper. They know the culprits. What has happened to them? Nothing. So by our own conduct, we are conducting ourselves in ways that suggest that the state itself rewards violent conduct. And so my little signature cannot prevent the state to continue to encourage violent conduct. So let the state demonstrate that violent conduct during elections or outside elections
is objectionable. And then everybody will conduct themselves.
You be saying Gina with Swada Roma, near Cotonkra, Yaba, Yakan and Betos.
Yasan akọ ababiem yeto akase boni so.
Yekọ atwai ne enfifi mantemu a omenso afọhwe nkrasin puntuo ehun samso ne nyamfo Martin Ejemensa kosa koba pro awasa mantema do mienu ni nyina ne se enhihye bi ne dwumade bi da hye so ato ne din Ghana Secondary City Support Program no wo hwe se de omoye no ekose de sisi konana.
Mensina hodo no manyamfo ne de nani akire mu wo ho ne bi eya Hunter West efie kwasimi team Infantimine Asimfosu Aguna West awutu Senya East ena bia ya hodo ekeka ho kwan ahodo gates ahodo dwedibia ahodo stores ena mpoka parks ahodo a benfo ye ho adwuma no okohwe mpempenso anyi nyina no akwakoduro urumanyamfo agye mensa kosa kasa yem no obo contractor fo nyina abaso so ye adwuma so won hwe hu ne se bre kura wo hye so bitima wie ne bre beduru no na wo wiato won sa de afiri ho nya afi ena wo beka se mpinfo sa mo bre eno de enya de mpinfo ebepene so sa na wo kire mu se GSCSP no enya dan ko a ena wo hwe ho adwuma sika nso de beso mensina hodo ase no won so mpuntu dwuma fa ne tuma podi efira no ni nyina no eka ho bi
bebe yakọ egugum baby enye baby o wa contractors no ye gina mra so atwam nti say the contract many people from they are catch obia ne say me ministry local government ye accept and my ready certificate of variation and I'm call ye nema bo akosoro because ye the maw na when nimra so when nimre so na u delay a o ma ban ho sa magiska so far no na ekoso Ghana ha ene ade a contractor di adwuma no kopa bi tina o bepe na so omra no asan ready certificate be variation I will not entertain that in my ministry and it's been very clear to everybody if anybody is not able to deliver a bra here na emramu esi etwam now say unante ba aban ho ebedi adwuma na say me san boka efa nipa di machi na me free ma share ye behwe say oh ye adwuma ni year then there's something wrong and na me be catch you say besin ko ye adwuma na wa beji contract awaji hu ska na then there's something wrong ni nyina me ka ko say ebinum di adwuma na o ma wo keka ensoni ena ma me nam ha na me hwe say ye onye na adwuma nko ye na adwuma but ministry ni hwe ne sa akwa so
Penyini kwanchefa wono ena public health family health division wada no ewa Ghana Health Service wakasa di asudwa sesese di Nyankopon adom kuda mayo madu mu penyin fie so no aya na etode bipe enuane nomu ahoden ene wono moja wewe no na ekoso papa nanso nei ni nyada eso ate esanse enuane no yede ema wo mo no eboa won emo munyini eko animu
mba na yeze eduru ne yeze ma ho no obu ihwa na adwene ma wotum osiazi yi papa nti hwehwe hen statistics na ye start dwumezi no yetum ya to emoja na no duwo fom no wo mba bunu ho no mu no a ye frɛ na anemia no ya to do yeze 48% yeze aba 44% oye nyije sam kese paze ma hen no sande hen public health fo na ye dwuma ne zi se ye dwumezi bia bebo azi de ye bohu de nsesa bemu no na wa akyere papa osan de bosor obofo so we sana we gina na wa ye kama na dem dwumezi the results na ye nya ne enyu age papa de oman ni nyina wezi wata he nechi nti ye share communities in de oye dwumezi papa a we de ye kodo nti eye panyine tumoto na anom obama nya hozen afraba so a wo ma me so oboto biza ma na se health service ne de yes ne ye frɛ he ne partners no one partners in the wonyim de ho na ye nyi ho ne ye ye free partners ni beyond the UNICEF waye na ma CDC fo waye ne dey won so won boa hen most of the northern parts of Ghana hen northern regions na enye northern region ankotin Savannah Northeast na za okeka ho nenum ni nyina no wo partners a wo boa ho ma water tablet no
na besi ne no ye tibi ama sa mebunu no a 2.5 million enkola omo JSS eye emabunu emma ene ye de ma won enti yetibia ama won na wotwe bia ye ma won baako na somo wo school anom nyu ye ma kwan a ye mfa ma won omo sign ba na omo sign aba abeji
ye konsefu from na ye ko senate ahye na senate mpanyifo da to dwe ekiremu se de be na Ghana fo betumi nyom dwumade hu faso nti no omo de apps nku bia ba eno no de nyina ne se ofa mobile phone and komatwetwe ne kitahudi bi obetumi di ene senate bia no wo mo eda hye so ewo fifi mantam beboa ma ye ne senate fontam bo abusuabo no akoyie.
Starting your friend of Snit Mobile Week, yedi adwuma no yede call around Ghana 76 locations, around our 51 branches. Na asema ye peti dia to Ghana fo nyina anim anase Ghana adwumadie omo ye adwuma Ghana nyina ne se wo pension de e che se wo fa no personal, wo pension e che se wo fa no personal, e che se wo ho a wo dwen wo daache ho ma wo ma ene wo ankasa ho. Snit say we retire yen yetua o pension mount till you die. Snit is the best proposition that is in town. Near kan was Snit ne say so owa hodin dia e just ote sika waketue mu kakra to honom na yeboaboa no na we retire Snit nso e dia hwo. And no the simple message as Snit ye wodema workers yes o daach no e che so o fa ne personal ne titu usika ni bi to honom na okwa ahomegye mu a wonso wonya kakra de aka wano anase anya bibi to Snit nso ye bitua kakra.
NPP Mashibedwani a ojemu ewo Ablekuma North abatu opesua so eye Sheila Battles na nabatu opesua no nwumesua de nakoma so enti no wako Wesley Grammar Senior High School akwa akosieso mo computer lab no amawon eno eche no wato computers a eye brand new pa makomako aduowotwe ede amawon so wonfansua de na afidie ba badwenba no omo enyamu nimdie ni bi.
The asem etu menim say ye ICT lab no ye hia computers enti ene nyame adom yetimi enya computers a ye de aba besete apa ene wohwe machi a yetumi asset ya pia ICT lab ewo Wesley Grammar School. I'm very passionate about digitalization, just like me incoming president Dr. Baumia. Na enije sama ewo mu ne se ye hwe free SHS nyame adom His Excellency Nanado edi aba ama ye manu bebre enya kwan edi akọ school senior high school na His Excellency Dr. Baumia nso one ne di aka ho in ensuring say digitalization nso ye be enhance all across various sectors of the economy. Ye mebunu a eba no as I say ye making sure say omu kra skill sets ebeboa ama omo prepared for the future. One of the manifesto promises ye launch ye na ye say 1 million IT skilled jobs for the youth, which means ye start to say ye prepare ye mano in the ICT space opportunity be no they will be able to take advantage of it. Nyame botomska na mom no aban support omodema MPs say ye de beye adwuma, which is your common fund, part of your common fund, any social intervention eno na ya hweso nti education ministry enso aboa ama yetimi aye adwumedie ya ye
beka no say ye dana seye esanse me student no omuni agiabro so menso meni agiabro so teachers so mu kire omo ICT no omuni agiabro so esanse ebi ni ho a ubre basisi a begu ho fefefe yi mi didi say adesua bekoso yie amaye na ye hye no bonso say obeti yenka dia omo ti no ehwa sesi a beka yensa no ye bekoso akoso akamfo ninsano edwuma a wedi no ene amaye na ye behwe computers nso yie ama ache amaye because ya brand sana yensa eka
Mr. Torre new curriculum na ye na say ye bibi e no digital literacy and ye san so ye using ICT as a tool for learning nti ehia computers no ade asua de ehia projectors ehia printers and say any money na say na be ya ICT ade asua na betumi ayede akona nim but to buy a system no ma won say ye lack schools ni bebre na ni say any money bi na ye nyen ebe boy bebre
ɛma yɛ ICT adesua ne adekyerɛ ne tumi akɔ n'anim.
Cicero once said, and I quote, "Gratitude is not only the greatest virtue, but the parent of all the others," unquote. Due to this, our words may not be capable of communicating our sense of gratitude to Honorable Sheila Battles by providing us with computers, which has eradicated the burden of computers of the school.
Yeah, be sorry so an sana answer na be sorry so no say yes smile aya ade ba ko bi sra udi kan hwe ene ne se enti sa wo senya ukobedwoma ntumi nkasa wo fie kura wani nye ebribia no wamuna esanse de ba ma obi ehu se won ofe no anase wani mu eda ho no enye wani mu yi kabɔ ne so ha dwene papa ntumi nkasa ngo obi aso me sra wa apose ba ko enyina enim agi dini fi tetete ba piem na enim dada pep student iguma hodo bebre eba ma osia efe wonu ma yihwam enti pep student no kwa wo wura supermarket bia so to apose a wo sim pep student bia bi ewo ho bo bi na fetwetwo se na wonu mu nyihwam na wo se enye fe kase bonasi aboafo special sensu this way and na fe ni fufu ajewa
Lawless locks the natural hair na yemiti ma 0244 423201 bedin de akua ajiho akodi mene